NPC Man in the last 10 years has had a very large transformation.
And I remember it was very small, so it might have been Rowan and Alan. Or Alan would have been Greg, and then Rowan and Adam were just standing behind camera.
Sorcerer!
This is Baelin. I thought you'd never come.
You stupid.
Huzzah!
Oh, hey, Greg.
Back in the early days, we literally only shot in Howard.
Hey, welcome to the neighborhood, fellow NPC.
It was pretty cool, like the creation of this little world that we're starting to have.
Let me tell you a wee story about Alan and the origins of Epic NPC Man. So this is painful to walk on. All of us who are acting in it, we very quickly realized, oh, let's fucking wear shoes. One of the problems was early days is we didn't have shoe costumes. Like getting a costume like this, like that's hard to find when you don't have a budget. This costume department makes a period-looking shoe. And so it's kind of hard to make them. The answer was just to have your characters in bare feet for most of the time. Eventually, I, as Baelin, got like sandals. I bought myself some Roman sandals, which you can get from any kind of shoe shop. Alan would just bitch about it month after month, filming session after filming session, and I kept saying, why don't you buy yourself some fucking Roman sandals? And he didn't, and the only way he ended up getting shoes on his character, instead of complaining about it, was when we finally did the skit where I'm selling all those things like Sunday sandals.
Seeing you walking round on this shitty gravel, and I thought to myself, he must be in pain. I bet he could do with a pair of Sunday sandals.
And then his character got to wear them after that skit, and then from that day on, Alan was able to wear shoes here and not complain about it. But it took me getting the sandals. No.
Yeah, so the very first day ever of Epic NPC Man, we had the idea and we were like, God, well, there's no way we can do that because to be able to do Epic NPC Man, we need to have like a Goldshire-esque, something that's either like Goldshire from World of Warcraft or like Whiterun from Skyrim. And they were like, there's nowhere like that in New Zealand. And then I remembered from a school trip that I'd done as a young kid, oh my God, there is a place like that in Auckland called Howick Historical Village. And we went out there and had a little bit of a look around, and I mean, we were poor little no subscriber YouTube channel then, and they were lovely enough to let us film there for free. The first day out at Howick Historical Village, we went there with a bunch of ideas. We had no scripts. We had some like little like outlines of what we could do.
We had a real skeleton crew, minimal crew. We had cam operator Fergus. We had some recent film school graduates doing all the sound. We had some of the LARPing society,
and they were letting us borrow all of their costumes. A lot of those costumes, which became like iconic pieces for a lot of the characters, like Greg the Garlic Farmer, that came from the LARPing Society. Baelin came from the LARPing Society. The original Barradoon costume came from then. Basically everything did, including the like chainmail bikini for those first couple of seasons, Brit's outfit.
An old Epic NPC Man video I want to suggest to you to watch again. It's a time capsule one. Is the Nicolas Cage texture pack.
How to get burned! 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 No, not the beast!
There was a time when Nicolas Cage was everywhere, and this is us embracing that. And there's a lot of Nicolas Cage, and the episode itself is in my eyes, the best thing Beverly Dilley's ever made.
Who are these ducks, Adam?
These ducks are the bane of my existence. And the bane of the sound department's existence as well, actually. We're just trying to get good dialogue for you guys, and then sorry, they decided just to rev their fucking engine again.
I think so. I don't we shouldn't really worry about it.
Okay, here we go. So here in this sketch, we are doing classic Honeywood or classic Skycraft. And we are green screening Ben and Brit into almost every single shot. So we're getting old footage from the first season of episodes of Epic NPC Man that we did. And then we're putting green screen plates of Ben and Brit all over the place. And it's a bit of a mindfuck because we need to figure out exactly what those shots are from the old episodes and how they're going to be standing in them and who they're going to be looking at. And even though we're only doing like 4 shots of Brit and Ben, it's really complex to figure out how the hell we're going to do this, where the eye lines go and everything.
But it's got heart!
Now I'm looking that way?
Yeah, correct.
But we're doing it, I think, for this particular setup. This one is mainly for when you're the first page of dialogue when you're talking to each other. And then for when you're looking to maiden.
Oh yeah, that's when they killed all the women.
Maybe slightly problematic.
And probably like when I'm got the heroic potion that I can go around there.
Yeah, like just the yellow. That's how it goes, eh?
Yeah.
That is
Are you Cisco?
I want to introduce to you Piper, also known by her real world name as Amy Wood.
Hello.
How's it going?
Going well.
We've shot 2 skits so far. Are you enjoying them?
I'm having a lot of fun.
Yeah, there've been a lot of laughs.
Yeah.
So Piper is our new resident in Honeywood, and as per the skit we've just filmed, has moved from the great heights of Carlabor, with Baelin, and has, from the feel of it, moved for good reason.
Yeah, she moved out of Colabor just for a slower lifestyle, and definitely not because she was sick of anyone who might live there.
No, not at all. Oh, fuck me! And we've got a great location. We've found the perfect location for you. It's just across the lake from Greg's. So we can shout over to Greg. If there's ever anything with Eugene, we can see Eugene's spot as well. Bodge is just around the corner. Fred and Frida are just up there. She's literally now the hub of Honeywood.
Fantastic real estate.
Literally.
Hey MTV, welcome to my crib.
Welcome to my crib.
7. What was 6 Friday 7? 7, 8, 9.
Boomer call. Boomer call.
Feels like, doesn't feel like she's just filming content. It feels like she's filming
Studying.
evidence.
Yeah.
And it also feels like it's like here we are, the millennials in their natural habitat, being cringe as fuck.
It's got real evidence.
Are you saying you don't have any lines?
I don't have a fucking line. I've been here all day. I've been here all day, got the costume. I don't have a single line on the extra. Ellen, have you got a line?
I don't have a line in this sketch.
So we've been here all day. We're
Here all
literally
day.
extras.
What's your action? What are you doing?
This is my action. Watch this, ready? That's it.
This is absurd. This is a waste of talent.
This is absurd.
This is absurd.
I think it's a sign, guys.
We're the fucking owners of
Being
this
pushed
company.
out.
Two of the owners
And-
of the company.
Ben gets a fucking line.
Ben gets a fucking line.
Yeah, okay, yeah, no. Look at Ben with the fucking line.
Can I see you guys go through?
Okay, alright,
Stop playing
yeah,
off the
sure.
camera sometimes.
Watch this.
Yeah. And cut this. Watch this.
Want me to go through?
The world, it holds so much.
You're
all welcome.
You overrated it.
That was really good, Ben.
Thank you.
Really good.
Everybody loved it. Everybody loved it.
We all had it. They all got together and had a big poll, and they're like, "There's one line. Who should we give it to? Probably the best actor, I guess." And that's Ben. So they gave it to me.
That's not how it. That's not how it happened.
So it happened.
That's not how it
That is
happened.
verbatim how it happened.
I feel like it's like 10 years and this is what they do to me.
You sell your soul to a company and they just chain you up. They chain you up. And then they leave you there. The fact that the studio exists is crazy because even like a few years ago, it was still, there wasn't really like a home base. Like there had never been a home base before. I think we'd go around to Adam's house to get changed or to talk about things or to rehearse things or whatever. And now there's like a proper home base, which is kind of weird. In contrast, when you look back, like it just feels so strange.
What is this process for, Ben? Why must you scan it?
We got to scan it to put it into a VFX environment, CG environment. So we're using LiDAR scanner, which is pretty much scanning the rock with an iPhone, which is pretty cool.
Lloyd looks lost.
Yeah.
It's like, oh. It's almost,
Half this
it's like when you follow Google Maps and it's
Yeah.
like, sorry.
What we don't realize is he's just playing Pokemon Go right now.
10 years ago, I had no idea. Like I couldn't even conceptualize where we are at this present moment. So I'm like, I don't know where we're gonna be, but yeah, definitely new faces. I think you're already starting to see that. So like new cast members, new directors, and I think a lot of the people who are working in production now might be working in different spaces with the production, and things will probably be a little bit cyclical in that way as well. And then in terms of what we're making, I'm so interested to see what filmmaking in general looks like in 10 years.
10 years is a long time. I can't believe it's been going on for this long. And the world has continued to grow and become my favorite show. And I'm so excited to continue exploring. Hopefully in 10 years, there is not just one feature film, but maybe 2 or 3 spin-off shows, books, comics. I really want to continue expanding the world. Adventurers, we cannot thank you enough for 10 years. I can't believe it's been 10 years. It's been such a wild ride. To think that 10 years ago we were first putting on the costumes and heading out to Howick for the first time and just trying out this thing that was hardly scripted, and we were just going out there with the vague idea of a self-aware NPC who knows he's in a video game. And for it to have embraced and found such an audience with you all means the world, and we are so excited and so passionate to bring you more Epic NPC Man well into the future. Here's to the next 10 years, and thank you again so much.
Welcome to the town of,
Why don't you try it on now?
What do you mean, horse pocket? No, no.
I love you so much, I love you, it is true.
You were right there the whole time. I mean,
So this backstage kind of wraps up our celebration of 10 years of Epic NPC Man. If you want to dive into the old videos and relive Epic NPC Man for what it was 10 years ago and see our little baby faces, you can find the Epic NPC Man playlist. It plays chronologically from the first video skip all the way through hundreds of episodes until present day. Check it out, and thank you again.